What's going on, guys? This is KNasty390 here. Welcome back to another episode of Tampa Bay Rays franchise, episode number 28. We have completely redone our team. Not completely. We've made some changes. We added Mackenzie Gore, who should definitely help us out. He's actually kind of upset. Why is he upset? Because he wants to be an ace and he doesn't like his contract. Well, if I move you this, he's still at 90, so I'm gonna leave him back. Leave him pitching third. Deal with it. The bullpen looks really good. The rotation looks really good. The lineup's pretty weak. We'll see. Hopefully Castaneda is only 23. Hopefully he can kind of make that next step, become like a superstar, hit like 300, hit 35, 40 home runs. He's capable of doing it. Frank Holden, maybe he can have a little bit more power this year. Maybe hit over 30 home runs. Maybe steal a little less bases. But he's been like secretly one of the best players in baseball. Really good year. Kyle Drew, we got in a trade from Washington. Hit 343 last year. I'm hoping 320 would be great. Justin Gotts, we got a trade from Washington as well. Another guy who can hit really well, not much power, but I'm hoping like we may not hit a lot of home runs, but I hope we lead the league in average. I hope we are like a top 10 team in runs, and I hope we have the best pitching staff. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, and I think we can make the playoffs. Then we did lose a lot of players via free agency, and because of that, we have a ton of draft picks coming up, and I mean a ton. So we've had these for a while, but these are going to be some high picks we have. We need to do well in a draft. I mentioned this last week, like we haven't got like that stud. We've got like the last couple drafts, we've got a lot of B potentials, which is great, but like if you want to go make a trade to get that guy, a bunch of Bs don't help. Those A potential guys do, or we want them to keep for our team. So right now our team's doing pretty good. We're right around 10 games above 500, and we are at the draft. So we have the 30th pick in the first round. We then have, look at this, the 31st pick, the 37th, the 38th, the 39th, and the 40th pick. Then we have the 22nd pick in the second round. And then we got these 4 picks, and that's our draft. We don't even get these picks. Now that I'm thinking about it, we probably should have signed a free agent who we would have lost a first round pick. Because if we lose this pick, is it that big of a deal when we have this pick, and then these picks? And then these picks, and we don't even get these picks, and then like the third, like we don't even get these third and fourth round picks. So we have so many picks, and they're not like the highest is 30th, but then there's a lot of them. So hopefully we can hit a home run or two. Let's take a look just by accuracy. No, this is short. 70. I thought that was 75. Here's a 75. Second baseman. Could have 80 fielding, 60 power, 55, 60 contact. I'm actually going to take him. It's kind of like a safe pick, but let's just start off the draft getting a pretty good player there. Let's see what's next. And there's a lot of starters. That's one thing I'm noticing. Second baseman, 22 years old, but he's a project. Let's take a look. Shortstops, those are all projects. Not really the strongest draft. I guess we'll go to starters. We have a bunch of them scattered. I guess we'll go with this one here. Let's go with Nava. He's only 22. Let's go back to starters because there's a bunch. McKinley's only 22. Could be ready in a couple of years. So let's take him. We're going to take another starter. Probably Hank Hanna. Again, that's pretty well scouted. He's only 21. Let's see what else. A third baseman who's a project. Could have pretty good fielding, but he's like kind of a little bit of a project. But we'll see what else is here. Another starter, but let's go with Clifford Stalings, and we get another pick. And let's see how we do in this. Probably take Bush. He's 20, but he's kind of a project. Or he is a project, excuse me. I could take this. Let's take this first baseman who's a project, but you know what? He's pretty well scouted. We have enough of those starters. Let's go to round 2. We have the 22nd pick here, and we will. I'll take this project who's a starter. He's only 20, so if it takes 5 years, he's 25. That's not outrageous. All right, next pick. Another starter. Bush is still available. We'll take him. Another pick here. So many picks. He's 24. But we'll take him. We literally just took like so many starters. This is one thing I hope they patch. I'm not sure if they will, but starters are just way overdone in the draft. Okay, a second baseman here, Ron Muñoz, could have 80 fielding. He's only 18. We'll take him. And that was our draft. That was our draft. Let's see how we did. Like, I don't care if all those starters, if there's like 3 of them are A's, they either turn into future starters for us or they're traded. We'll trade them to go get a bat. But it is kind of like annoying that like all like the high people that are there are always like pitchers, I feel like. All right, let's see how we did. Okay, there's a 90. That's actually a really good draft. McBride, that second baseman, I mean, we'll see what happens. He's a 67 overall, 18 potential. 18 years old, 67 overall, 85 potential. Nava, 88 potential. That's good. Also has 85 bunting. McKinley's 22, A potential. That's great. Not like a superstar, but we got an A. Hick Hanna's a C potential. Clifford Steeling's at third baseman is a project, but 87 potential is only 19. This first baseman, only 20. Huge project, 43 overall. But he's 88 potential. Castaneda, 79 potential. Not great there. 80 for Bush. 75 for Schaefer. I think we had one more. And Muñoz was only 76. So you know what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bs, and then 1 A. That's not too bad. So hopefully that can help us out. See how the team is doing. Ohtani, not great for Ohtani standards. Cordero's been great. Gore has struggled. Coleman struggled for him. Kozar's pitching great, though. That's nice to see Kozar really having a good year so far. Cooper, the bullpen's been great. Richardson's been fine. Patterson struggled. Faye's been good. Cole's been all right. Baez has been pretty good. 3.24 is not amazing, but it's not terrible. Just first year as a closer. In the minors, Kim's pitching really well. Chavez is pitching really well. And in the bullpen, well, there's so many bullpen arms there. It's ridiculous. Oh, look at Gotts. Look at this dude. He's in 349. Already has 10 home runs, which is his career high. His on-base percentage is 432. And that's really good. Kyle Drew's only hit 250, which is like, he hit 343 last year. I think he'll turn that around. Frank Holden, 276, 9 home runs. He is going up, though. He is improving. Castaneda, average isn't really there yet, but he does have 11 home runs. Kern, 236, really struggling for him. Almanza's hitting 283. There we go. 4 home runs, 10 stolen bases. Really good fielding. Rio Ruiz, 225, only 4 home runs. But he was like a second-half player for us last year. Teague is really struggling, 245. I said hit 252 all right. He already has 7 bombs, so that's good. He has great defense. And then Miles, 226, only 1 home run for him. He's definitely going downhill. This could be his last year with us, to be perfectly fair. Because Dobbins, who hasn't done well off the bench, but so how are we standings-wise? We are a half a game out of first. So let's continue and see what happens through the year. We just lost like 7 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 in a row. But we are still 40 and 32. And like I said, our team is kind of, I don't want to say built for the playoffs, but we have a great rotation. Henrik, who's not much of a player for Blake Taylor, who is, did I miss him? There he is. No, I'm good. No reason doing that trade. And why would you even offer that? Verdugo got traded. Wow. For Jose Rodon. All right, we are closing in on the All-Star break. We're playing pretty well. We're 14 games over 500. Rich Temple, so the Red Sox are making moves to get a really good rotation player for Marlon Ramirez and Tony Romero. All right, let's all go to the trade deadline, see where we're at. Cordoba got traded for Derek Fisher, Kyle Cody. So we are at the trade deadline. We are currently 2 games behind the Blue Jays. But in terms of wild card, we are comfortably up. We are 7.5 up over the Angels. So I like our chances there. The question is, do we go get like a power bat? God's is still doing well, not as insane, but he's doing exactly what we look for. Kyle Drew's hitting better. Holden's, I'm kind of expecting a little bit more from Holden. Castaneda, a little more average, but the power's doing really well. Kern's doing better now. Almanza's struggling, definitely. I really expected more average from him. He does have great defense. Ruiz is struggling. Teague is let's see if we can maybe go get a bat. So we can either get a bat. Well, how is, Davino has 24 home runs. Why don't we do this? So we could put Teague. We'll put Teague on the bench. We're gonna move Castaneda from DH to outfield, and I'm gonna call up Divino. He's that power bat that we need. So let's do that. So where's Divino? There he is. Add to the 40-man. Add to the MLB team. And I guess we got to call someone down. And I will probably call down. I'll probably just call down Dobbins. Because I could call down Rigdon, but I want that speed. Well, actually, no, because T can run. Not great, but 71, but he has great defense. So, yeah, we'll call down... Yeah, let's call down Dobbin. But what can Place... Okay, Place can play the... yeah, let's call down Dobbins. Let's do that. Then we got to fix our lineup. Actually, I don't care about the minors. They'll fix it themselves. So, this is what we're going to do. Divino, I don't want him to play in the outfield because his fielding is so bad. Castaneda's defense is not much better, but he has great durability, so... And we'll have Divino there. And then, again... And I hope that will just help us out with that power. Like, I'm just hoping Divino can get us 15 home runs the rest of the year. That would, I mean, is that asking for a lot? Maybe, but we'll see. Now, how do we get him? I always like to see how we got our players. Did we draft him? We drafted him in the 6th round. That was a good 6th round pick, boys. That was a good 6th round pick. So, how does that help our power? We're now 23rd. I think we were 26th. Our defense did drop. But that's fine. Top prospects, by the way. Polito is now 20. It's now 11. So that's good to see. Oda, who we did trade, is now number 4. 81 overall. He's really turned into a good pitcher. But hey, I'm okay with it as long as we'll see how Gore does in the playoffs. Even though he's pitching, he's actually pitching halfway decent. 3.59. I'm expecting a little bit more, but look at Cordero 2.13. Otani's pitching well. So, yeah, I'm liking this. Patterson, I'm going to actually call down Patterson. And luckily, we have so many other guys. So, we're going to call down Patterson. We're going to call up Logan, who's pitching really well. Where is Patterson? Move to AAA. There we go. Yeah, this is the guy that we just got. So there we go. And we should be good to go. Auto fix the lineups. And hopefully we don't have to use Otani in the... we're going to make the playoffs unless we epic collapse. Which would be a great title to a video. Epic collapse. That would get thousands of views. Thousands of them. But I think we're going to be good. Oh, we just swept Toronto. I think they're winning the division, right? All right, let's see where we are in terms of the division. We're 10 up. Holy cow. So you know what, guys? I'm not sure what you guys thought of our last offseason, if it was smart or not. Now, we'll see because we've been winning enough regular season games. But we built a different team. We won 95 games with great pitching, great run prevention. We only scored 716 runs, which was less than the Red Sox and the Blue Jays, but we only gave up 577. I want to see what our team ERA was. There should be a thing for statistics, team rankings. So batting average, I'm hoping I wanted to be number 1, but we're 7th. Runs, we were 6th in runs, so we didn't have the best offense. We were 6th though. Now power, we're probably near the bottom. Actually went down to the bottom, but no. We were 15th. I see Castaneda hit 39. That helps. Stolen bases, we were 1st. So that's one way to get some. And caught stealing, what's our stolen base percentage? 75% is really, really good for an individual player. As a team, we're basically at that. That's great. We walked a lot. What I wanted, our slugging was probably... slugging percentage was 8th. So maybe not the most power, but 8th. Fielding percentage, I'm hoping for top 10. We were 7th. And that was a tie. ERA, we were a 3.42, which take a look at this is something I always want you guys to look at when you look at ERAs. Number 1 with the Phillies, National League. Number 2 was us, American League. Number 3, Nationals, National League. Number 4, San Francisco, that's National League. See a pattern? 5th, Diamondbacks, National League. 6th, Milwaukee, National League. 7th, Reds, National League. So literally, the Twins were 8th with a 3.73 ERA. We were a 3.42. We were 0.3 of a run better than any other team in the American League. So that's how we did. Let's take a look at the team. Ohtani wasn't a normal Ohtani year, but not bad. 3.44 ERA, a whip of 1.15. Struck out 215 in 198 innings. Cordero, holy cow, 2.16 ERA for the 28-year-old. That is great. Should have won Cy Young. Hopefully he did. Mackenzie Gore finished strong, 3.33. I mean, his ERA is north of 4. First year in the American League, that's fine. Coleman struggled for him. That's his first bad year in 4 years. And Kozar, 4.27. That's not bad. Only 80 overall. I'm shocked he hasn't jumped up higher. He hates his contract. That would do it. Cooper had the bullpen. Is turned into a huge weapon for us. His WAR every year is probably 3-ish. 2.8, 2.9, then 2. So I was pretty close. Richardson pitched great at the pen. Faye pitched really solid. Logan pitched great. Cole pitched well. Baez pitched well. There's our strength. Strength was the pitching, guys. I told you that's what, on the last off-season video, I wanted to build pitching as strength. That's clearly what we did. Our lineup, Justin Goats. Career year power-wise, probably career year in wins above replacement too. 5.7, that's a career high. That's almost like combining his last 2 years into one. So we got him, 31 years old, and he's got a team-friendly deal. Kyle Drew did not have the year I was expecting. Did have a career high in home runs, but I was hoping for him to hit 300, 320. He only hit 270, but hey, we'll see how he does in the playoffs. Frank Holden definitely did not have the year expected him. That's the first year he never got 30 stolen bases. He only got 17. Now, he was batting third. That tied a career high in on-base percentage, but I was hoping for more power. And his slugging percentage was the lowest in 5 years. That's kind of a problem. But Castaneda, there's that year. I told you guys I was waiting for that breakout year. Didn't have it in terms of average. 39 home runs. That's a new career high. His slugging percentage was a new career high. His WAR was a career high. Wyatt Curran, 283, 18 home runs, stole 23 bases. He's not a great defensive catcher, but he still had a WAR of 6. Almanza, really good fielder. I kind of was hoping for a little bit more average or power, but still, he stole 29 bags. Davino only hit 9 home runs, but I do like the fact that there's that power bat, and it's kind of like in the bottom of the lineup, batting 7th. That's nice. Rio Ruiz, definitely struggled for him. Did hit 12 home runs. Got on base at 304 clip, but with that defense, he still had a positive WAR of 1.1. Forrest Miles, 241, actually ended up hitting 9 home runs. Career 58 home runs for the guy who we never thought could hit. So he's 30. Might be his last year on the team because he's a free agent. His wins above replacement for his career is 14.6, which is pretty solid for a guy. We were sure, you guys and me, we were all thinking, could he ever hit? He hit enough. I think that's the best answer. He hit enough. Let's take a look at awards, and then we'll take a look at top prospects and then awards. Oda is now the number 2 prospect in baseball, so we did trade up the number 2. But take a look at this, guys. Vasquez has moved up. Look at that, to number 6. Ragland is now number 9. 73 overall. Might have to find a spot for him soon, or we'll trade him. Probably trade him. Polito is now 10. Actually, I think he was 9, so he actually went down. Medina, again, another guy we might just trade. He's 25. He's 21. Ochoa, starter, 32. Escobar, a reliever, is 36. And I think that might be it. Yep, that's it. Ooh, where is, what's his face? The right fielder that we had. Parker, he is now 34. He actually his contact versus right went down, but he did move up to 34th. So, did we trade any other prospects? I don't think so. Let's take a look at some awards, guys, and then we'll end the video. Bo Bichette got MVP, so Correa did not get it, but yeah, he's in the American League. He's on the Twins. Bellinger, we tried to get him last offseason, won it in the National League. Oh, that's a crock of shit. Should have gone to Cordero. Soroka won it in the National League. Guerrero won the batting title. And Corey Seager. Wait, he was a former... I want to say he's one of our prospects. Maybe not. Oh, look at that. Former reliever for us, goes to the National League, wins Trevor Hoffman Award. 1.77 ERA, had 53 saves. You know what? I'm never going to complain when the player of ours does well. So shout out to you, man. We actually got you from Cleveland. I thought we drafted him. Nope, you got him from Cleveland. All right. Rookie of the year in the National League was Zach Escalona, 24-year-old rookie. Actually, I don't have a problem with that. Kirilloff, dude's 30. It's not a rookie. Barrios got... Did we get any awards? Castaneda got Silver Slugger for a DH. That's obvious. Wyatt Kern got Silver Slugger for a catcher. How did... You know what I want to see? How did Correa do? Was it smart for us and McKay? So this video might go a little longer than what we normally do, but I want to see, how did Correa do? It looks like we got rid of him at the right time. His overall dropped to a 92. He only hit, I say only, there's air quotes, 30 home runs. Average was down to 295. I think his WAR was probably still like 6.5, 7? 6.2. That's 4 WAR wins above replacement less. 4 wins less. He's still a great player. However, he's definitely on the decline, and I think he signed a 7-year contract. Yeah. Good luck with that, Minnesota. Let's find... Now, I do want to find... I think he went to the Reds. Brendan McKay. No, he went to the Cardinals. How did he do? 28 home runs, 278 average. Literally, that's his career average of 278. I feel like that's his career at 28 home runs. He had a Brendan McKay year. So, good for him. Then the last guy I wanted to check, which I have no idea if he played, was Russell Koo. Because we know he could hit. Like, if we played every day, how well did he hit? Let's find him. He's now at 84 overall. He hit 309, 20 home runs. Damn. Now, he's not a great defensive catcher, so his WAR may not be great, but he had a really good year. I'd say his WAR is still probably 2. 6.8. He actually had a better wins above replacement than Wyatt Kern. That you could second guess. Maybe we should have kept him. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Did we make a mistake by trading him? I don't know. But I'm trying to think of anyone else did we lose. We lost another reliever. We can take a look at him. I think he was technically a closer. We'll see how he did. Oh, here he is. Bret Douglas. 3.38 ERA. Nothing crazy. We got the draft pick from. I mean, not a bad year, but it is what it is. All right, as that will end the video. I hope you did enjoy it. I did. That was a fun video. I'm pleasantly surprised at what we did. We had the best record in the American League. We're gonna be playing the winner of Minnesota or Toronto. Check that out in the next video, guys. I will talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.